right, guys, welcome to season 2, episode 1 of the Browns Place podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Ryan.
All right, let's get right into it. NFL, what do we got? Going into week 5 now.
Yeah, going in
Um,
week 5.
Bears are 2-2. Hmm?
Bears are 2-2. Niners are 2-2. Same records.
What do you think about that?
Yeah,
It's still shitty. Yeah,
yeah, for now.
yeah.
But 2-2.
And then we
I
got
mean,
Carolina this weekend, and we're favored at home, so we could be a 3-2,
yeah, as long as Andy Dalton doesn't ice you guys up, we
or we
should be
could
good.
absolutely blow it and be 2-3. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But
Anyways, so are you buying the Vikings and Sam Darnold?
no, I'm I
How
don't buy
long do
it.
you ride that though?
I mean, you ride till the wheels fall off, but I don't buy it. I don't see it. But you win your first 4 games. You're setting yourself up pretty good for a playoff push. So,
yeah.
um, I think they'll make a push, but I'm not buying it. People
And does he
people
just
have him being an MVP too, which fair enough, I
for
guess.
the
After
first
four
four
games,
games,
yeah, fair enough. But
quarter of the season in? Yeah,
I think it'll fall apart at some point. But they're playing well. They're tough. They're a tough
yeah.
team on both sides. So
Um, I don't know. You would think that he would come back down to earth, but we'll see at some
yeah,
point. Um,
we'll see.
all
It's
right.
pretty cool.
What other surprises?
NFL.
Yeah.
Not really. The Bengals look not good, at all.
So what do you
And
do about Joe? Yeah,
Joe's doing it though. It's not Joe. It's that team just is not good. And they don't get very much criticism, but they don't look good. They really don't look good at all. Um,
yeah, but that's Joe's team, though. If that team doesn't play well,
yeah, but I mean, what's Joe supposed to do? I mean, he's making his plays and he's doing what he's got to do, but they're bad on defense, really bad on defense. And then, I mean, the O line is always going to be a problem. It's been a problem, and
yeah, I,
it's
I
ugly.
know something about
But
that.
yeah, yeah, it's just ugly. But I mean, were they 1-3 now? I think they 1-3. Finally, just got their first one, barely. So,
Yeah,
I mean, job done. I guess we'll see if they can go on a streak, but they don't look great. Um,
what?
there's not a ton of teams that are standing out really, apart from the Vikings and Chiefs, of course.
Well, yeah, yeah, but they're not even playing that great either, though. But they're still winning.
Yeah, but they do this
Um,
all this. They do this all the
yeah,
time. So they'll they just need to get to the
Eagles. What
playoffs.
about Dallas? Uh,
Yeah, that's a pretty fraudulent team. They look terrible. They
with
do
his
look
big
terrible.
contract, Mr. 60 million, and then your
Yeah,
team does that. I
yeah, they
mean,
stomped on the Browns, but they look pretty terrible. I mean, yeah, you're
yeah,
great in garbage time, and you kind of flirt with it against the Ravens, but I mean, they're still not good. They are not a good team.
yeah,
Now Micah Parsons is hurt too,
yeah.
so I mean, they
I
couldn't stop a nosebleed. They're terrible.
I think there's going to be a manager switch here for them.
Yeah, I mean, people were asking for that a
Yeah.
while ago. I mean, the way they lost to Green Bay, they should have probably fired Mike, but um,
What about Harbaugh and Harbaugh?
yeah, pretty cool. See how that
Yeah.
happens. I remember last time it didn't go great for me, but
But Jim's having. What are they? 3-1, I think.
Chargers
Yeah,
or yeah, Chargers.
Chargers.
I
Yeah,
I think they're 3-1, and Ravens
yeah.
too. I think are 3-1 or 4-1
So,
now, or 3-1. I don't know, one of those two. But both are playing well.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, they're terrible
Dol-
too.
when Dolphins? What do you do with the Dolphins?
Yeah, I mean, Dolphins are just bad because they don't have a quarterback. But Tua's supposed to come back, so once he comes back, but there's trade rumors. See if Tyreek gets traded. That'd be pretty absurd. That'd be a little bit of an overreaction, I think, to just go trade
Well, he can't
Tyreek.
be happy right now if Tua's not coming back.
Yeah,
If
but
Tua
he's
doesn't
supposed to.
come,
He's coming back.
yeah, yeah. But then what happens when he gets hit? And
Yeah. But
he's out. I mean, yeah, if
yeah,
I'm Tariq, I'm getting out of there, man.
no,
Get me out of there.
I don't know. I mean, the Dolphins probably aren't going to trade him, but Devontae wants to get traded. Devontae Adams,
Yeah, well, that
he's
was
looking
my
to get
next
traded.
team. What about the Raiders?
Raiders suck, but
Yeah,
Devontae, I mean, they won last week, but they beat the Browns. I mean,
but I mean, they got 7 guys out for this weekend, so I mean,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, and Devontae's on the trading block, and now he's hurt. I
yeah.
mean,
See
rumors
where
of
he
him going
goes.
to like Jets to go back with, Aaron Rodgers, or he could go to, New Orleans, go to Carr. So,
Yeah, saw Niners were on there on that list. Chiefs were on that list. Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's Devontae Adams. He'll probably have his pick of wherever he wants to go. But
well, Chiefs, why don't you just get Tyreek back if that's going to be the case?
yeah, probably. I mean, Tyreek shouldn't have left in the first place, to be honest. I
Well,
mean,
that's the other thing. Yeah,
imagine what would be happening now.
yeah,
Uh, and they just lost Rasheed Rice,
yeah, yeah.
possibly for the season. They're doing more tests by his own
So, I mean,
quarterback.
I think they need that speedster, type of, replacement. So,
Yeah,
all right, NFL. What else? NFL? Anything else?
I think that's it.
And then
That's
you
it.
just
That's
got
it.
the garbage teams. The Giants, Patriots don't look that great. You
Yeah,
know,
Patriots are pretty
Jets don't
bad.
look that great.
No, Jets don't look
Um,
good either. That was a horrible game too against the Broncos. That was a terrible game to watch.
Broncos don't look that great. Steelers are
No.
kind of, I don't
They're
know.
three and
It's just,
one.
yeah, yeah,
They're a sketchy 3-1, but they're 3-1.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, he's doing just enough, but
Yeah.
um, all right. MLB. What do you got? MLB playoffs.
Playoffs, first round tomorrow.
God, I hate the frickin' 3-game series. Just absolutely hate the 3-game series.
Really? You don't like it over
No,
wild card? I like it
no,
better than when they did a winner does all, winner wins all,
no.
winner takes all wild card.
Because I mean, Brewers and Baltimore and um, what was the other team that lost? That was Astros.
Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you win your division, and that's what you get rewarded with.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the only thing that sucks about it. But, you gotta play your best. I mean, you gotta give it your
So,
everything.
and then what about those two teams, KC and Detroit?
Yeah. Yeah. Detroit, man.
Did you see those two teams coming out of that first round?
KC I actually picked to win
Oh, did you
against
really
them.
over Baltimore?
Yeah, I did a bracket. I actually did a bracket with some friends, and the only team I didn't pick was the Astros. I did pick the Astros. That was the only one that I got
Yeah,
wrong. But everyone else I had picked coming out of there. So I picked KC because Baltimore was ugly. They weren't playing good that second half, and I had a feeling that offense wasn't going to show up enough. And there you go, it didn't show up.
yeah.
But it was fun games. But yeah, I don't know if I love the 3 game. I mean, it's shitty when you win your division and you have to go and play a 3 game series and get knocked out by a wild card team. Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, you shouldn't be losing. So
Well, and then Atlanta losing to San Diego, and then
yeah,
Mets beating the Brewers. So,
yeah,
um,
that was a good series too. Yeah,
yeah, that was a good series, dude.
yeah,
We gotta get Polar Bear. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. That guy's not bad.
Sign him. I saw that it was us and you guys actually too. We're gonna be in the mix. So, which
Yeah,
I'm sure probably 30 other teams too. But,
I'm sure we'll hear rumors about us being attached to everyone and not getting anyone. But
so what about you guys? So you guys get rid of Farhard, and then you bring
Farhan,
back,
yeah,
your boy.
yeah. BP's now new president, the president of baseball operations, the Pobo. Um, it's pretty cool. Uh, it's the right decision. It's been the
Yeah,
right
but what
decision.
happens when you yeah, but what happens when you have to fire him?
It's part of the game. I mean, it's part of the business. It's just like when, they fired, when the Cardinals fired Mark McGuire, or, it's kind of part of it. but hopefully they don't have to fire him. You shouldn't be firing him.
Mm,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, Farhan was terrible. I've been calling for his name for 3 years now. No, 2 years now. No, 3 years. About three to almost 4 years. So he was terrible. It's the right move. Brought in a big name, a guy that knows about our team, about winning. Um, we'll see what he can do. I mean, he signed Chapman, so see if he can do anything else.
So who do you have coming out of EC Musgrove? Tommy
Yeah,
John?
TJ for John Musgrove. Joe
So
Musgrove,
who
yeah.
so who do you have? I mean, do you have Dodgers coming out of that?
I'm trying to remember who I picked. I think I actually picked Padres. I think I picked
Really?
yeah, I think Padres in five.
No.
Yeah, I picked Padres in five.
Well, this is a 5-game series, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I picked Padres in five, and then I picked
How are you picking Padres in 5?
how?
Yeah.
I don't like the Dodgers. I don't like their pitching. Their pitching worries me in both starting and bullpen. Because once you get past, because Yamamoto just came back, now I'm sure he'll be fine. Flaherty's good, so you got 2 games, but then after that, Glass Boy's still out, Glass now still out,
Hmm.
and then you got nothing else after that really. So nothing reliable. Bueller's still there. He's not pitched well though since coming back.
Is Kershaw not gonna? He's out still.
I don't. I think he's out. I don't think he's supposed to be. I mean, I think it's up in the air. So they don't know about Kershaw. And now
Yeah.
Freddie's hurt too, but he's playing. But he's got a
Yeah, he
bad
said he's
bum
playing.
ankle.
Yeah, but
So
he's playing
I
first
mean,
base. Just stick your ass at first base and
yeah, I know, but I mean, it's still gonna affect.
really Padres. Huh.
They just riding crazy momentum right now. They play. They're playing good ball, and it's tough. It's tough to beat them.
Well, that's the
Um,
thing. I mean, Dodgers has had a what Sunday, so I mean they're almost gonna have like a full week off.
full week off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's either good or bad.
But I mean, you can set your rotation, you can get people some rest, there's
Yeah.
all that stuff, or they can be
Or it takes you
rusty.
out of rhythm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
While Padres are riding
Um,
high and just, I mean, they didn't blow past the Braves, but they beat a good Braves team. So
so what about Mets and Phillies?
I picked Phillies for that one. Pick Phillies in that
And how many?
one. I think four. I think I picked Phillies in four.
Really?
Yeah.
So 3-1. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think so.
Okay. And then what about AL?
AL, I picked Yankees against the Royals. I think I did that one in three. I think I did that one pretty easily. 'Cause I just don't think the Royals have enough
No Rizzo
firepower. Yeah, no
for the
Rizzo
first series. Yeah,
for the Yankees. But I mean, Royals are gonna have to go against Cole and then Gill or Ill, whatever his name is. It's gonna
yeah.
be tough. So I think I picked Yankees, and then well, I picked the Astros um, originally, but I would go with Guardians. Guardians
Over
over the
Detroit.
Tigers. Yeah, yeah,
And then did you see Terry Francona coming back?
yeah.
3-year
To the
deal.
Reds. Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
So it's a young team. I was kind of surprised, but I don't
Yeah, he
know.
pulled a Bochy.
Yeah.
Pulled a Bochy.
So
Came right back.
um,
So
so we'll see. All right. So yeah. Uh, so second round starts tomorrow, right? So yeah, this will be good. So anything else? Baseball. We started probably get some rumors going, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
kind of,
Coaching
sort of.
staff, like I don't know why, but we got rid of some coaches. We got rid of our first base coach, Mike Napoli, which doesn't really make
Yeah,
sense, but I just didn't get that. Um,
yeah. What impact does what the base
that
coaches
that
have?
that's the thing. It's like, especially first base. Now, if it's your third base coach and he's running you out of innings because he's getting you
Yeah,
thrown out at home plate, then
yeah,
that's an issue. But I mean, first base coach. I mean, it's either you're rounding or you're not. I mean, what are you doing? Um,
yeah.
so. I don't know. I didn't get that, so we'll see. So, um, they had rumored like David Ross going to Cincinnati. I saw that, and so he could stick it to,
Mm.
us every time. But I don't know.
What's there to
Um,
stick though? It's not like
well,
you
just
guys
be,
did him dirty. He was
yeah,
not
we did
doing
him
good.
dirty. Yeah, but we didn't bring him back that last year on his contract,
You
and then
guys
we end up
missed the playoffs.
we end up with this. Yeah, but so we
Well, same result,
get
I
rid
guess.
of
Yeah,
him.
I
It's
guess
the same
overall,
result,
yeah, I
same
guess you didn't
record,
really
same
know.
everything.
Yeah,
83 and 79,
yeah,
2 years in
I
a
guess.
row.
Yeah, and
So
Craig Counsell probably isn't very happy either right now.
no,
Although Brewers are home too, so
yeah,
you're
it
both in the
only
same
took him
spot.
3 games,
Yeah,
but um, yeah, just delayed a week. Okay, uh, NBA preseason starting tomorrow too.
preseason started already. Preseason's already started. It started
Oh,
yesterday for this like Celtics Lakers played today.
yeah.
Um, yeah, season starts in I think it's the 22nd, a couple weeks. We'll get going for the NBA. Big blockbuster trade.
Were you
Cat.
surprised? What do you think about that?
I think I don't know. I don't like it for the Wolves. I probably wouldn't have done it for the Wolves. I mean, you get Donnie DiVincenzo. He's a
Dante,
good player.
yeah, he's a good player. He was scoring too. He's a good little scoring machine.
Yeah, he's a good player, but who else is scoring for Ant? Because Rudy's not scoring. And what if Dante's not on? I mean, you're not putting the ball in Dante's hands and telling him to take over a game. So now you're compromising some stuff there on the offensive side. I think defensive side it's good because I mean Cat's not a bad defender, but Donnie can be better on the perimeter, and Rudy can still hold just chill in the paint and do whatever he needs to do. Uh, but offensively, I mean, who's going to help Ant? I just don't see who's going to help Ant. Um,
Yeah,
that kind of
they probably have to add another person though. So, what about for
yeah.
the Knicks side of it?
Nick's side, I like it more. That's going to be a tough team. They're gonna they're gonna score. That team's gonna score a lot because now you're talking Jalen Brunson, Cat, Mikal Bridges is now there too, and that not to mention OG's coming back. They lost Hartenstein, but OG's gonna be there. Josh Hart's still there. It's gonna be a tough team. I don't know if it
So
beats Boston, but
I was gonna
it's gonna be
say,
a
do you
tough
see
team.
them taking Boston?
I don't know if they. I still don't know if they'll take Boston. Boston's pretty much a perfect team. But
Mm.
that's going to be so tough to beat the Knicks. I like it more for the Knicks than I do. But losing Donnie's a tough loss, but I
I
still
think
like it
that's gonna
more.
be a tough loss, especially you better keep Brunson healthy.
Yeah, I mean JB's got it. They all got to stay healthy. Of
You
course,
know,
JB's got to be healthy. But Donnie, I mean, where was Donnie going to play really? Now that Bridges is there, and he's going to come off the bench. But I mean, Bridges can play both sides of the ball very well, and he plays every game. Um, so made more sense for the Knicks than it did for the Wolves. I didn't like it really for the Wolves,
hmm.
especially
And
because you're in the West. You
I
know,
saw there was a LaMelo Ball sighting saying that he he's hoping to be ready for the start of the season.
Lamelo or Lonzo?
Lonzo, I'm sorry,
Lonzo. Yeah,
Lonzo.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see. See if
Yeah,
he can
we'll
stay
see
on the court.
exactly. Yeah.
You
Um,
guys did nothing too.
no,
You
we
guys
did
lost
nothing.
Demar,
So
and
we're gonna do nothing. So we did nothing. So we're gonna do nothing. Yeah,
yeah, and you kept Zach LaVine. You didn't trade him. It's very weird. You lost AC, so it's very weird. But
dude. If you're a Chicago
whatever.
fan, you gotta wonder what each team is doing.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's some serious question marks going on in the
football,
chat.
basketball, baseball. I mean, and then the
Yeah.
White Sox. White Sox is just
Oh
that.
man.
I don't even know how you charge price for tickets for that. You know, those
Oh, I
games
don't
should
know.
be free.
Yeah, it should be free. You should not charge any game because that team is god
No,
awful. That's worst MLB team ever.
I mean that
Officially.
is just. I mean I saw like just pop-ups dropping around, four people. It's just,
No,
people running into each other. It's just, I mean, it's just a shit show. And that's a
yeah,
major league. I mean, you're talking big market, major league team, major league baseball,
historic
and that's
franchise.
and that's the product you put out on the field.
Yeah,
It's like,
no, it's pretty
boy,
pathetic.
yeah.
It's pretty pathetic. Um, thank God we nobody gets to watch them anymore the rest of the year.
But there
Uh,
was a trade. One of the guys, or was it for like who got traded? Got traded from the Dodgers to go to the White Sox. I mean, I
somebody
mean,
from the
what do
in the
you?
Kopech deal,
Yeah,
probably.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that would suck. That would
oh,
make me miserable.
I mean,
But
you go
hey,
to
business,
the
business.
Dodgers first place to dead last
Yeah,
and just a
yeah,
god awful team. I mean, there's
yeah,
probably, you know, 50 minor league, double A, triple A teams that would probably beat, that major league team. So, I mean,
yeah,
that's just absolutely pathetic. So, yeah, if you're a Chicago fan, there's some major questions on front offices
yeah. You're not loving
and
sports
what
right
they're
now.
doing. So,
Yeah,
what about W? W,
yep.
the
Playoffs are
girls.
going.
So,
Aces just won
everyone,
today.
yeah, everyone's 2-1.
Yep, 2-1
So,
all around. Ace just won, and then Lynx won too. Did Lynx
Lynx
win?
won. Yeah,
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 Lynx won today.
they won.
Um,
So they're up 2-1. So,
yep.
who do you see coming out of that Connecticut and Minnesota?
I still see Lynx.
Yeah, so do I.
I think
Nafisha.
Lynx, and I still
But
think New
yeah.
York. I think Lib. Um, although Aces looked really good today. They look strong.
Yeah, but they needed to win one of those games in New York, I think.
Yeah,
To go home down 2-0.
yeah,
Um, that means you got to win the next three in a row.
yeah. Plus, how many
I
games are you gonna
mean,
have? Is Sabrina gonna score 3 points or 5 points, whatever she scored today again?
yeah, yeah, she had an off
Probably
game
not.
tonight, but I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
I doubt
know.
that.
Yeah, I just think when you're down in the 2-0 hole like that, I mean, that's just tough. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta at least win one of those. Um, Rookie of the year.
yeah. CC, as expected.
But what about 66 out of 67?
Yeah, there was always gonna be. I'm not surprised there was one. I don't agree with
Should it
it, but
should it have been Yunan?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I think too. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, and
Um,
then
but
six player person of the year.
yeah, Tiffany
Yeah.
Haynes. Yeah, pretty
I
cool.
was kind of surprised about that though. Um, and then what? All right. So the Sparks. So you're gonna get Brink back, and
Yeah,
then who? You're getting who? You're gonna get Page.
yeah. You should get Paige, right?
So you're gonna in within a year you're gonna get Page, Brink, and Rakea Jackson, right? To
Yeah,
go with Derek Hanby.
yeah.
I
That
mean,
should take you out of last place. God willing.
good God! What do you do? I mean,
Yeah.
do
Or you fold again next year and try to get Juju too and let her go to the Sparks and stay in LA. Who knows? Or
oh
no,
no,
Juju's a
2 more
freshman,
years.
so it'd be two
Yeah,
more
she got
years.
2 more years.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it'd have 2 more years. Um, I think that would be
So
insane anyways. I
win
don't think they'd
next
do
year
that,
and then
but
tank the year after that, I guess.
yeah, I guess. Yeah. Have
Um.
Juju and Paige and Ricky and Cam.
Oh,
That would be
good
sick.
God!
Yeah,
But
LA
that's
would
just
be
I don't
bumping.
know.
But
Like, do some of those teams that are like are losing? Do they tank it
I mean, I'm sure there's tanking going on. Yeah,
just so you can try to get the number one?
I'm sure there's some tanking going on. I'm sure. I mean, Indiana was bad last year, but I'm sure there was a game plan there of at a certain
Because what they
point
win
you're
like
thinking,
13 games, so
yeah,
you
I'm
know,
sure at a certain point you're thinking, just pad stats, see what you can do. But
pull all your
we know
starters
who's
after the
coming.
third
Yeah,
quarter, and yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like you probably know who's coming.
So
So, um, no, yeah, it'll be pretty cool. Page will come to LA. That's what they expectation at least. I can't imagine
Yeah,
anybody else would be over her. But yeah,
yeah. Um, and then what else was there on the W? I thought there was something else. Um, maybe not. So we talked about 6-man playoffs. So what about Connecticut? 6 years in a row?
6 years in a
They
row.
made it
What? Make it to the
made it to
semis
the semis. Yeah, yeah,
or conference? I guess it's whatever they're calling it for them. Yeah,
yeah. The
semis.
next round, I guess it was. So,
Yeah, they're tough. That's a tough team.
yeah,
That's why I didn't think
that
the
is.
Fever were gonna. I mean, they obviously
No,
didn't, but I
neither did
didn't. I
I.
didn't
But
think.
I
I
mean,
didn't think Indy was gonna have enough to get
you
past
know,
them. Uh,
Alyssa Thomas is too much, and
yeah,
Bonner's pretty good.
yeah.
What about Mabry? Marina Mabry?
What about
So
her?
you go from the Sky, shit team, and then
Yeah,
all that stuff going on, you know, with
yeah,
Carter that she wanted to trade, and then you
yeah,
go to Connecticut and you're winning. I mean,
yeah.
and
Well,
she's
I mean,
balling too. So I mean, you
yeah, but
know,
I mean, Connecticut was always a good team um,
yeah,
that she went to, and it worked out. Uh, Obviously, good thing that she left Chicago because
yeah.
that was clearly not the place to
Well,
be.
well, and then what about Teaspoon? Do you fire Teaspoon? So there's another. Okay, so let's add the Sky to the Chicago teams of what are we doing?
Oh yeah,
You know?
added to the shit show that's going on in
Yeah,
Chicago
I forgot
sports.
about that. So
Yeah,
yeah, so you give her 1 year, and then that's what you
yeah,
get. I mean,
yeah. It's
and
pretty
you have
terrible. It doesn't make any
with,
sense to me.
with two rookies.
Yeah, and it's not like they. I mean, they didn't play good, but it's not like they missed out by playoffs very much. They only missed out by like 2 or 3 games, and you lost your best player.
You lost
So
Reese, and then Trinity Carter was out a few games because of COVID. So I
yeah,
mean,
so it's not
yeah,
like I mean, yeah, they should have played better, but what did you expect your head coach to do in their first season with a bunch of rookies and young players?
I don't know. Maybe it was a culture. Maybe they didn't like the style, but I don't think that's Teaspoon. I think that's probably the players. You know, you know, should
Well, the
Kennedy
coach is in charge of the
Carter,
players.
be like that? I don't know. Did it become more of a?
Well, that's where
I
a
don't want
coach
to.
is at fault.
I don't want to say. You know, I guess style of play. I guess we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I
So
mean, I don't know what it is. That doesn't make any sense though. Why would you fire her? And all the players
yeah.
didn't seem to approve of it either. So,
No.
no. So, I don't understand what the thought process
Especially
was
after one
there.
year. I mean,
Yeah, you're gonna
you
give
know.
them 1 year, and it's not like you were the worst team in the league. You barely missed. So,
Yeah.
you know, to
So
each their own, I guess.
Atlanta fired their coach, and then Sparks fired their coach too.
Yeah,
So
they had to.
he's out.
You can't finish
Yeah, but did
last.
you? I mean, yeah, but you lose Brink.
Yeah, I know, but dude, what they win 4 games or something like something terrible. They did not
Yeah,
win
I
very
mean
much.
it
They
was
didn't
bad.
win. I don't think it was double digit wins. It was terrible.
But
So
again, are you banking on? Do you do that for the pick?
oh yeah, I mean that's what I would do.
You know,
But if you're a coach, you're
I
in a
mean,
shitty spot.
once you lose Brink, and then you're like, all right, let's set us up for next year.
Yeah, but you're still thinking, all right, we have Rakia and we have uh uh Derica.
Derica.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you're thinking maybe we can win 10 plus games at least. Maybe we
yeah, but
don't
yeah,
finish
but then you
as
want that, and
last.
then you're not getting the first pick.
No, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
So
I wouldn't.
you
I'd
know,
say
yeah,
fold and get Page, but which
exactly,
is what
yeah.
they're probably
So
gonna do.
I
So
think you got to. I think at some point you got to look at it long term and say,
yeah,
hey, let's eat it for this year, get Brink back, and then let's get Page, and then
yeah.
go from there. But yeah, no, I was kind of surprised about the firings, but yeah, we'll see. All right. Um, so so you still got Liberty, so Liberty and Lynx, and
Yeah,
then who do you have out of those two?
Liberty.
Liberty?
Yeah,
Too much shooting power. I mean, yeah. I mean,
they're just
they didn't have a good night tonight, but I mean, you know, I
you can
don't know.
afford to give one away, I guess, on the
Yeah,
road.
yeah. I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
they're playing with house money. I mean, you got three
yeah,
games to play with, so
yeah,
um,
and you know, like
and
I said,
you know,
your
and you're
your
gonna go
art,
back home possibly. So
yeah, and your second best player scored 5 points, so
yeah.
that's probably not going to happen again.
But,
Um,
all right,
they'll
and
be fine.
then what else you got? Football, baseball, basketball,
Yeah,
college football. What
hockey's
about college football?
yeah, college football's in full swing. Who's number one right now? I think it's Ohio State.
Was it Ohio State or Texas?
No, I don't think Texas is number one. I think Texas is like number
No,
three or something like that. Or it might be Alabama now. Is Alabama number one? They might be number one after they just beat Georgia. Big game against Georgia
that
last
was a
week.
big game.
Yeah, crazy game against Georgia. A game that shouldn't be
Big
played in
game.
September. That
No,
game
and
has
I,
no business being played in September.
it's I don't understand that because
No,
I mean
I don't
you're
understand it
almost
either.
I mean what did they drop from 1 to 5 I think it was, so I mean um I guess you're still in it, but you're kind of hoping someone else has got to lose in the
Well, remember,
meantime.
it's different playoff format
Yeah,
now too, so you should be able to still get in. I mean, it's Georgia; they should be able to still get in. But that game, that magnitude, that atmosphere, and those two teams, that needs to be later. That needs to be down the line with lives on the line, kind of thing.
yeah,
Um,
but is it
but
better that you do it now when it's early and you can still?
I think the teams probably would prefer losing it now. But I think
Yeah,
in terms of views and entertainment, I want that shit later. I need that game
yeah,
later down when you're maybe both teams are undefeated. Well, I think Alabama already lost, but when you're on the brink of something, maybe both
yeah,
teams are 1 and 2, the ones and the two, whatever it is. That's what I know. I need that. I don't need that game happening in September. But it was a great game.
yeah. No, great game. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, And I've got one thing that I'm going to save for later segment um, for college football.
What about
All
Colorado?
right.
They just won. They won again. Another win.
Did
Um,
they win tonight? Or did they win? They play
or no,
tonight
they
or
won
no?
last week. I was referring to last week.
Last week.
I
Yeah,
think they play
yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, Colorado won again. Very overrated
So
team,
is
but
Travis Hunter the Heisman?
I think it's hard to give it to anyone else right now. I don't know who else. I mean, Carson Beck's in there, I know, and people are talking about the Alabama kid. What's his name? Jaden something. I can't remember his name, but Alabama kid now they're talking about, and Ryan Williams. I think people are starting to talk about because he just had a crazy game. Um, but dude, he's playing both sides of the ball,
Both
and he's
sides.
playing them
Yeah.
pretty damn well too.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I can't imagine anybody else getting Heisman right now. It's got to be him. Uh, Personally, I think it should be him. And I think he should be first overall pick too. If he stays healthy this whole season. But people are still saying I think Carson Beck is number one overall pick. But ugh, I hate taking quarterbacks.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, yeah, I hate taking quarterbacks. But dude, I mean, playing both
That
sides of the ball, and
sounds like
you're
something that we would do, but anyway.
yeah, but you're the best receiver on the field, and you're the best cornerback on the field too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's pretty,
mean, that's
pretty
just
crazy.
insane.
Yeah, pretty
So,
crazy.
all right, what else you got?
For college football? No, that's all I got.
Soccer.
Yeah, soccer's still in full swing. NWSL is finishing up. Inter Miami just won uh, their trophy. They just won their league cup essentially. So or their season cup, I guess. It's not technically their league cup, but their season cup, um, which is pretty big because they were the last team. They were in last place before Messi and all the big guys came in, and now
Hmm.
all of a sudden they just won their season. So pretty crazy. But yeah, NWSL is still going. Um, it's wrapping up pretty soon though, but it's got some time. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Soccer in full swing.
Yeah. Golf. I mean, there's just the little tournaments going on. What was
Dude,
it, like Sanderson Farms or something like
what
that?
about the President's
So,
Cup, man?
so what about President's Cup? Let's talk about the
Yeah, that was
President's Cup.
electric. That was fun.
So, so what? It was 5-0, and then it went 0-5,
Yeah,
the
and
other
then
way. Um,
it went like 4-2, I think, or 4-3-2, I think, the next
so do
day,
you
and
like the
then
feistiness? Do you like
yeah, I love it. I
the
love it.
fire? You
I
like
like
the
the fire. Yeah, from both sides. I like it. I'm for it.
Tom Kim and then Scotty and yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I love it. I'm for it. I think it's fun. I think,
What's that? What's that?
yeah, world number one. I love it. Um,
Yeah, I know. I like to see a little. Because I mean, you see Scotty just kind of like I don't know, just
because he's
smooth, just
bored killing everyone.
yeah. And
Because
so
he's
to
tired of
see him
playing
get
stroke play.
a little emotional. That's all right. I like to see
Yeah,
it.
no, I love it. I'm for it. I loved all the energy. Um, that's why everybody loves these events. President's Cups, Ryder Cups. Everybody loves those because they're a different format. It's teams. It's
Well,
energetic. It's explosive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna talk about.
and
We're gonna
that's
get
why they
into it.
live, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So
I mean,
you need to wrap that up because I think yet again, if the Riders Cup wasn't enough, what last year or 2 years ago, President's Cup should be enough to show you that people like watching this kind of play,
yeah,
this
yeah.
competitive, even team aspect of playing. With that being said, I don't know if I want to see it every week either, too, though.
I don't know about
Um,
every week, but maybe once a month or something, or
yeah,
maybe
something because
four times a year, like a majors. So
yeah,
do it
yeah,
four
I
events.
would love that. I think that would be
You
cool.
know,
But part of what makes these last tournaments special is that they only happen every 2 years. So that's
yeah,
the other thing. Don't wear it out, because then it's just going to become another
yeah.
routine
But
thing. It's going to take
I don't
away.
understand. So like some people, want to play on the Ryder Cup, but then some people don't want to do the President's Cup. It's just like,
Yeah, I don't
I
understand
don't
it
know.
either.
You know,
I don't know how it works because, I mean, President's Cup is a big deal too. So I don't know.
yeah, but no one acts like it is though. It's like second fiddle to the Ryder Cup for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason I don't know why.
And I don't get it. Yeah, because the
But
Ryder
like,
Cup, you don't have any of the Asians in there.
no, no, no,
You
the
know,
Asian players or
yeah,
like the Australian players, like Minwoo's
yeah,
not in
none of
that.
the, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, or Adam Scott. So I don't know uh, why it's like that, and especially when in the past Presidents Cups have been big. Tigers, Phil. There's been big moments in Presidents Cups before, so I'm not sure why. Like, there's no roars, no. Um, yeah,
but I would
interesting.
like, if it's gonna be, the President's Cup, that should be, you know, USA versus the world. You know, not
Yeah,
just, a few people. Because I mean, Ryder
yeah,
Cup, it's what USA versus Europe, pretty much, right? So
yeah,
it's like, I don't know. You know,
yeah,
you get your best USA players against everyone else,
yeah,
and then see, what happens. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't I never understood why the Ryder Cup or the President's Cup took second fiddle to it. So
No, I don't
um,
understand that really either. But it was good. It was a lot of fun.
yeah,
It was
no, it
good
was
play.
good. So
It's entertaining. I love the alternate
so
shot foursomes.
well, I mean, it's just it's different. It's not just Scotty just winning everything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not.
yeah. I love
It's
Scotty,
just
but
it's not the old man white rich golf type of
no.
deal.
Yeah, yeah.
It's everyone's involved, everyone's following it. You know, it's
It's
the team
emotional,
aspect of it. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, I think one they got to figure the other crap out that's been going on, but two, I mean, once they do, yeah, definitely, I think they got to do at least, I would say at least four. Mix it in just like the majors. You have four
Yeah,
majors
I'd
and
be cool with
four,
that.
things throughout the year or whatever, and spread them out.
Yeah.
You know, So it'd probably almost be like you'd have a major 1 month, and then one of these events 1 month, and then a major, and then it'd almost be alternate because that would be 8 months, right? So
Yeah,
you
I'd
know,
be cool with that, and make them signature
yeah,
events too, so key players have to
yeah,
play.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, because I mean, who's playing in this Sanderson Farms event?
I don't
Like
know.
Bo
Bo
Hostler's leading
Hosler's,
right now.
Daniel
Yeah.
Berger's in there. Yeah,
Um,
um,
but I
but yeah,
mean,
that's it.
is it? Yeah. I mean,
But it's technically off season for golf right now, so um, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, no, we need more match play. We need more teams. I need it all. I need it all
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's just explosive. It's fun.
And if they want to grow the game, I think that's the one way to grow the game. And then, I mean, obviously, it's just, it's the same thing. That's why YouTube's so big right now, right?
Yeah,
Is because they're doing all this, you know, team stuff and all this
yeah.
stuff that's not just traditional golf.
Plus, you see
So,
more personality too. You know, if they're
yeah,
talking to the
yeah,
players or talking to the captains, you're seeing more
yeah.
personality stuff going on there too. So yeah, you need that. But more importantly, we need PGA Tour versus Live. I think we need to see that. Your best PGAs versus your best
oh,
Lives.
absolutely.
Imagine the amount of people that would watch that and go to
I want
that.
to
That'd
see
be the
that.
biggest event in the
Absolutely, I
world.
want to see that. Yeah,
That'd be golf's biggest event ever. That would be insane. That's what I need. I need that too. But that'll never happen. But um,
yeah. I want to see
yeah,
Bryson versus Scotty. Bryson versus
yeah,
Rory or whatever. You know,
yeah.
so
I need it
absolutely,
all.
yeah,
Rory versus
um,
Phil. I don't know if Phil would
yeah,
make it, but yeah, Rory versus Phil. You know, Rombo versus X. Imagine that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
need it.
yeah,
I need all
yeah,
of that. So,
yeah,
Colin versus Dustin. I need it all, dude.
yeah.
Need
I
all of
mean,
that.
they gotta figure that out. I mean, it's just, you know, I don't know. So, but I mean, if you're gonna let those guys do the Ryder Cup, I mean, it's just, just figure it out. Just fucking get it done with, and you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, everyone's
give the
over it.
people what they want. Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's over it. You might as well just get it done.
All right, what else you got for sports? Anything else?
Uh, I think that's it. I think that
I
just
think
about
that's it
covers it.
too. Yeah, yeah. Entertainment. What do you get for entertainment? Shows are finally. I watched some shows last weekend. Thank God. I
Yep,
got a
we're
little
kicking back
fix, so
here,
that's nice. So that's
back into the
good.
season. The fall
Yeah,
season is kicking
yeah.
back into gear. Um, it's also going to be big for we're creeping up on the time of year. Always towards the end of the time of year, movies are going to be popping out like crazy. There's going to be a ton of big movies coming out. Joker, that come out this week? I think that came out this week. Joker came out, or no, that comes out next week. I'm sorry. Uh, Sequel, so that's a big movie, although it's not getting good reviews. So we'll see what happens there. Brad Pitt and Clooney movie Wolves that came out on Apple
Mm.
TV this week. Um, let's see how
So
that
speaking
does.
of that, what about like these Apple TVs or the Netflix or the stuff that's only on that's coming out instead of like on the movies?
Yeah, it's tricky. So, I mean, people want love the comfort of their home, and who isn't on Netflix, Apple TV, who isn't on all these streaming devices, so it's more accessible to people. But for actors, for movie, for filmmakers, um, you want that in the theaters. You need openings. You want theater films, big openings, big the whole thing. You know, big
And are you
premieres.
getting
You
the
need the
same
whole
amount of
thing.
money for that? I mean, for like an opening of, say,
Right.
like the Joker or whatever, if that breaks, $2 billion, dollars or whatever,
Yeah.
but then on Netflix, does it does it equate the same? So I don't know.
Uh, I don't know how it really works depending on like streams versus like money, box office money, because obviously you get more streams than you do, um, like movie views.
Yeah,
So I don't know how it goes, how that really works out. I don't know the whole breakdown of the situation, but I know like just about every actor wants big actors when they make a big movie. You want it to go out to theaters.
yeah.
Um, because you want that big opening, you want that big premiere weekend,
Because I mean,
you know.
I just think that our theaters are almost going obsolete.
No, because like I mean, there was a time there like during COVID where it was bad, but then there were big movies that came and saved it. So things like Spider-Man when that came out, Top Gun when that came out, that was really the big one that kind of because that exploded and it brought everyone back to the movies. And
But
now
like, there's
we've
a
seen
big
it.
Regal that closed down where I work. That
Yeah,
thing's shut down. I mean, the one, in our hometown here,
yeah,
over, that one closed down.
both
So
of
I
them.
mean, yeah, it's just,
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, I
did
don't know
Blackhawk
about the
close
whole.
down too?
Oh yeah, it's been closed. It's been closed for a couple years.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think like 2 years now. I think we're going on like 2 years. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Blackhawk. The only one that's open is
Just
Bollinger.
Dublin, Hacienda?
Well, yeah, that one's still open, but Bollinger, that's the next city center, big movie
Oh,
theater. Yeah, that one's nice though. But yeah, um,
I did not realize that the one in Blackhawk was Wow.
yeah, it's been closed for a
So
bit now.
that's yeah. So that's what I'm saying. All because like the one in where my work is. I mean, it's a huge Regal too. I mean, it's in a huge complex. The complex is just pretty much emptied out now because you had the
Yeah,
movie theater. There was a couple of department stores and all that. I mean, the whole thing is just empty. I guess now they're going to
yeah.
make it into pickleball courts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's quite the pivot. All right,
yeah, yeah.
that's pretty cool.
So it'll
No, I
be
think
indoor pickleball courts. So yeah,
yeah.
is that killing the movie theaters with all the
I mean, it
streaming
probably
stuff?
yeah. I'm sure all the streaming stuff makes a big part, but it's also those areas where these theaters are. They're not cheap real estate areas, and it's going
True.
up. It's going up too. So I can
And how
imagine
much are you going to charge for a movie at a certain point?
exactly. You
You're
can't
going to
keep
charge
charging 30 bucks, 40 bucks or something
$25
like
or
that.
yeah,
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 so yeah, it's pretty insane. So,
for an hour and a
I
half or
certain
2 hours or whatever. You know.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, no, streaming definitely does impact it. Um, and like COVID was great for streaming. It was not great for movie theaters.
All
Um,
right. And I just think that
but
kind of carried over. I think there was a
yeah, I mean,
little
there's
bump
definitely
that,
still residue.
once
Yeah,
it opened back up and it was like, oh, everyone rushed back to the movie theaters or whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if they start just closing them all down, I mean, why even have them, I guess, you know?
Yeah, it'll never happen though. Like movie theaters are always going to be around. I think. I would be shocked. It would break the film industry if it wasn't. They would have to change the way um, money is
Like per,
allocated
like
through
per
streams.
stream or,
Oh,
you
per
know,
streamed, I don't think it could happen because it's so much. It would be so much money. So it would. I don't even know how they would do it. Um, they would really have to change the whole aspect of it though. But I hope they never get rid of movie theaters. That would be terrible. That would be.
or I guess maybe you would have to buy it so if it's on Netflix, you'd have to buy it.
Yeah, but now you're running into another. I mean, talk about the consumer. They're going to be pissed, dude. Imagine we pay for the monthly subscription, then we have to
Yeah,
pay
you're,
at the end
now you
for
gotta,
to actually go
but you
see the
do that,
film.
you do that with Amazon though, right? Because there's movies that you pay for that you can buy on there.
Yeah, but that's a little different though, because that's like because Amazon's still like a store. It's still based on their store, so you're buying that film before anything's available for streaming usually. So that's like pre-order, that's like buying a DVD kind of
Mm.
situation before it hits cable TV or whatever it is. That's kind of that situation. So that one's different, but yeah, I don't know. That would be crazy if they charged you to stream per month and then charged you to buy the film. But I mean, that would
Sure,
be a
I
solution.
wouldn't doubt. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they're just not going to say, "Oh, okay, we'll get away with $14 a month," and you know, that's
yeah.
we're
I mean,
calling it
something's going
good.
up. Yeah,
No
no,
way.
something's going up. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
something's going up. So,
So, huh.
it's
Okay.
interesting.
Anything else entertainment? Any gossip?
Um,
Any news? When is Bieber's baby supposed to be born?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah,
It's got to be soon. Wasn't that a long time
yeah.
ago when they announced
It's been a
announced that?
while, I thought, but I haven't heard anything about it. So it's like, What the
Yeah,
hell's going on? So,
yeah.
all
Well,
right.
there is some entertainment, but it's sensitive. I don't know if it's something we want to get into really, but Diddy,
Oh, that
there's a
was going to
big
be on my
situation going on.
that's on my
That's on your.
later segment.
All right,
Yeah.
maybe we can save it
Eh,
then.
Yeah, yeah, let's save that for
Yeah. All right.
all right,
I
what
think we're
else you
ready
got?
then. I got nothing else entertainment. We can jump right
All
into
right,
it.
so let's jump into it.
Oh
Obviously that's
man,
on both of ours. Um,
dude, it's on the
so yeah,
world's radar right
so
now.
gotta be
Yeah.
better. I think number one winner has got to be Diddy.
Yeah. Obviously.
And you offer a $50 million bond, and the judge still won't let you out of jail.
Yeah, that's how much shit they got on you right now. You
50
are in.
million saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, I will give the court 50 million and an ankle bracelet so you guys can watch me, 24/7. You guys can have $50 million.
Yep.
Just let me walk the streets."
Yeah.
No, denied. It's like, so I mean, how much shit do they got on him, and how bad is it?
Yeah. That's the thing.
I
It's
mean,
it's a
you're
lot. It's
talking.
clearly
There
bad.
was like trafficking. There was,
Oh yeah. The
just
whole
all
thing.
kinds of
Yeah,
weird
whole
stuff.
thing.
And
Some bad,
I mean,
bad stuff.
he's definitely in the. Well, where do you compare him? R. Kelly, P. Diddy.
Oh, this sounds like it's worse. Like it's way worse.
That's
It
what I'm
sounds way,
thinking,
way
right?
worse. I mean, you can't compare. They're both terrible, terrible things. I don't know if you can compare, but I mean, dude, the city thing is crazy. And it's also got a long, long list of possible consequences, apparently,
Well,
too,
and then
now that we're
more
talking
shit
about.
just keeps
And it
leaking
just,
out.
yeah,
It's like, you think, okay, they did the indictment. No, now there's another thing coming up. Or now there's another person speaking up. Or now
yeah,
it's like, Jesus, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I,
And the
that guy's
names
not
are
going to
getting
see
thrown
the end.
around.
Yeah, that guy's not
Oh,
going to
no,
see
no,
the
no,
end.
no,
No, he'll never see daylight again. And then
no.
what about, I mean, you're talking P. Diddy. I mean, that whole empire that he built,
Over
gone,
30
right?
years. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
One of the biggest names
this,
in
you
music.
know,
Yeah,
big. I mean, this was way bigger than R. Kelly, right? Because I mean, R. Kelly didn't have clothing and all that other stuff, right? I mean, his was just music, right?
yeah. I mean, he was big, but he wasn't Diddy. I mean, that's one of the biggest names
Right.
in music. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, this is P. Diddy. This is, I mean,
Yeah.
what the hell are you doing, man? And where is your entourage or your posse that is telling you to, this ain't right? Hey,
Clearly, they
something's
weren't.
wrong,
Clearly, they
you
weren't
know?
believing it wasn't right, because clearly
Um,
they were part of it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I
No.
mean, we don't want to get into too much of the details, but yeah, just god awful. I mean, that's just,
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
man.
It's
My
pretty
other one I
terrible.
had was UNLV quarterback. Did you hear about this?
No, you do.
So he quit the team, and they were undefeated, and I
Mm.
think they're ranked, but I think they're losing right now to like Syracuse or something like that. So he
Mm.
quit the team because I guess he said that one of the assistant coaches offered him, said, "Hey, you come play with us. We're going to give you $100,000."
Okay, that's illegal. Okay.
Right? Goes against the whole thing, right?
Mm.
And then now, so he was like, "Hey, where's my $100,000?" Like, no, we never agreed to that.
So you're
So
just
what's
gonna
he
set the
do?
whole thing on fire?
He walks. He quits the team. Your starting quarterback, your QB1,
Good.
quits the team, leaves, says, "Hey, you guys offered me, this much money. I was supposed to get this, and then you said I would get in payments, and that never happened. So I
So
either
who
want
needs to
my
be better
100."
here? Who are you saying needs to be better here?
I'm thinking both sides, actually.
Really?
Um, yeah, just because, I mean, if UNLV did agree to that, then you should honor that. But as QB1, you also have a team that's undefeated and you're playing good. You just screwed your whole team.
Yeah, but
And so now he's gonna, I guess,
yeah,
sit out, and I don't know if he's gonna play next year or if he's just gonna sit out and go to the combine. You know,
he can't
um,
just transfer.
I don't
Too
know. There was
late
something
to deal
about
with the
yeah,
portal.
yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
if he could just transfer, I would just transfer and
Yeah.
keep playing. But yeah, then I wouldn't probably just quit on the team. But I'd be blowing it up for sure, saying you guys told me I was going to get $100,000. I never got it. Now I'm going to
So
blow your whole
so
system up.
you would walk. You
I
would
don't think I'd
walk.
quit. No, I don't think I'd quit
Oh.
because, like you said, undefeated. But I'd be exposing it for sure. I'd be lighting it on
Well,
fire.
that was the one thing. Exposing it is fine, but for you
Yeah,
to walk out on
yeah.
your
I don't think I'd
team,
quit. I don't think I could quit on the dudes. Yeah, no, on the
and
guys, no.
that's
Yeah,
why I put the QB1 on the
yeah. I agree.
blast. Was like,
I think I
I
agree.
think that's Bush League. But then on the other side, like I said, UNLV, if your coaches, and then head coach said, "Hey, I never agreed to that. I never knew anything about that." And then it's like, "Oh, that coach said it, but this coach didn't know about it." It's like,
Yeah.
okay, is QB1 making it up? Is his dad making it up, or where is all this? And then
But what good would come out of him making it up is the thing, you know?
yeah,
What's
because
he
you're
gonna
going
get
to
out of
lose a
making it up?
quarterback, right?
Yeah, because you're gonna lose a quarterback, and then I don't know what good it would make. Would It's not like they're gonna pay him now, so I don't know what. Or man, I guess they could technically still pay him now. I guess if they wanted to. I don't know what good it would come out
Yeah,
of him
but
making it up.
then are you giving QB1 too much power? I guess, and saying you're holding the university by the balls and saying, "Hey, you either pay up or I'm leaving."
Well, that's a risk universities take when you go and you try to buy an athlete that you shouldn't be doing. You know, you run this risk of that athlete running his mouth and exposing your whole set. So, but yeah, no, I agree. I think both should need to be better, obviously.
Yeah, and
UNLV,
so that's
one, stop offering players money. Two, pay them when you offer them money. And then the player, don't quit on the
well,
boys.
and I would think that like, hey, if you did that, then you don't want this out in the open for one. So it's like
Yeah,
if you offered it, you better pay it because he's gonna put you on blast, and
yeah,
then this ain't gonna be good for either one.
yeah,
But so yeah, those are my two. I had Diddy and UNLV/QB1.
yeah.
Who'd you have?
Um, I had Bucky Irving, Buccaneers running back. I think he's a rookie. Um, Played yesterday against the Falcons and had that big fumble on the last drive
Oh,
when they and he was getting a first down. That was going to ice the game pretty much because they were going to blow their timeouts, and that would have sealed it. Falcons ended up coming back, winning the game in overtime. Kirko Chains,
of
man, what a baller, what a
of
player.
of course, right?
Of course, yeah. Give that
I
guy
mean,
a window. He's going to get it done. Threw for like
I mean
500
that's
yards too.
that's twice, right?
Yeah, that's twice in 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So, um, and that's a big game. That's against your rival. Now you have the same record when the Buccaneers should be up 4-1. So, yeah, Bucky
But
Irving, man, you got to hold on to the
again,
ball.
that's two running backs that just catch the ball, hold on to the
Just
ball.
hold on
You
to the
know,
ball, especially in that situation. All you're doing is
you
running
know.
them down. The only thing you can't do is fumble. Can't go out of bounds either, but you can't
Yeah.
fumble. You absolutely can't fumble. So
I
yeah,
mean,
that was terrible. That was terrible. Um,
Kirk Cousins magic, man. I mean, Jesus, you was just giving
Makes it
that
happen.
guy the
You can't give
opportunity.
him a window. You can't give him a window, man. You
Yeah.
got to beat him early. You can't give him a window because they'll come at you. Um,
Well, that's the thing. I mean, they can just just hang around for the last 2 minutes, and yeah, if you get the ball, it's
if he
pretty
gets a
much a
chance,
done
he's going to
deal.
come through. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we thought he sold too because he threw a pick. Oh, they
Yeah.
came right back and answered. So yeah, I mean, don't give that guy a window.
My other one, and I don't know how you feel about it, is football. I don't like two Monday night football games.
I don't either. I agree. I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I especially don't like when one of those games is Titans versus Dolphins, broken Dolphins.
Yeah, that's
That was
just I
probably
didn't even watch it. I
no, no,
looked
no, no.
like on the phone once and so, to see what the score was, and I was like, all right, I'm not
No.
wasting my streaming and my you know
No, couldn't watch it. It was
swiping just
terrible.
for that. So I
It was
mean, it's just
terrible.
yeah, it's
It
just
was the worst game
and that
ever.
you know, and I get it. These are it's a year in advance or whatever, but I don't know, man. It just I like the traditional one football game on Monday night,
Yeah, me
and then
too.
it takes away from your games on Sundays too, because then there's less games on Sunday.
Yeah, like
So
Sunday
um
morning had a bunch of great games. Sunday afternoon did not have any good games.
no,
So
and there was only what, 4 games, I think.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know
so
why they have to do 2 Monday nights. I don't know what the benefit is. Well, I do. It's because of the stations that are running them. But still, it's stupid.
yeah,
It's stupid.
so um, but I mean, NFL is a big business, so I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
don't listen to us. If
I,
you're gonna care about
yeah,
what you're doing, yeah, don't listen to us.
I personally don't like it, but hey, you guys do your thing because obviously you guys know more
Yeah,
than
you're
me.
not
So,
struggling. Yeah, you're doing
um,
just fine. So,
so that
but
was yeah, that was my other one. Um, yeah, I think that was it. So,
yeah, I think
um,
that was it too for me. I don't think I had anyone else that was.
there was one more that I wanted to put on, and it's just, but I don't know if I should say it, and I'm just seeing it now. But well, the W. So Fever lose viewership, phew,
Has it gone
right?
downhill? Really?
Downhill. Yeah. But the and this is NBA, this is everyone. Just I'm done with all the bitching and complaining about every call or every play or you know, I don't know. It's just it seems to
You
be
mean
like a
like players
lot
complaining
right
about
now.
the refs?
Yes,
Mm,
yes,
mm, gotcha.
yes. I
Yeah,
mean, because
I
I'm
mean,
watching, and it is every possession that, someone's complaining about something. Like, just play basketball. Just, shut up and
yeah,
go. It's like, you know, you shot an air ball or you bricked a, shot or whatever, and, you know, you hear the and one, and then they don't even make the shot anyway. So it's like, I don't know. There's just so much. I mean, and the refs are letting them play because there's some probably physicality that probably should have been called, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the bitching and complaining on every single. It goes for the men's too. You know,
it's
I
all
don't want to see
sports.
LeBron. I don't want to see LeBron bitching and complaining every shot that he takes, saying he
Yeah,
got fouled.
it's not
You
just
know,
basketball. I mean, it's football. They're bitching about flags, no flags.
yeah,
Baseball, ball
yeah.
strikes,
So
soccer fouls. I mean, it's all sports. It's everywhere right now. I agree though. It bothers me.
no, I just hate watching it. It just. I mean, it just. I
Yeah,
don't. And I don't know if there's a fix, but I mean. I
there
don't
is a
know. If
fix. There is a
what an
fix.
all fix all the umpires and all the refs and all the every
Yep,
sport.
yep. Officials
You
need
think
to
it's
be
a
better.
common?
That's my
You
fix.
think it's a common denominator?
Yeah, that would be mine because no, I agree. Like it's out of control. It does feel like basketball and football. It feels like I always see it the most in soccer too. Um, but like even today's game when I don't remember what the Liberty player's name is, but she got called for a travel, and she ended up getting teed up because she was barking at the ref.
Oh, who is it? Van Loo?
Yeah,
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 Van
yeah,
Nort or
yeah,
Van Voort or
yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
She got teed up for it. I don't want to see the bitch and whining about it either. But
yeah.
in her defense, she got pushed. It wasn't a travel. Um, so, it goes both ways. You want to fix the players complaining? Fix your referees, fix your officials. But that being said, you're getting paid, well, not the W, but male athletes getting paid millions
Yeah,
of dollars.
but I would rather
Shut up and play. You know?
let your coaches you know complain about it. Let them get
Yeah,
in trouble for it.
yeah,
You just go play basketball. You
yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I love
Um,
seeing coaches run out on that court. They're barking in the guy's face, girl's face.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
And
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they don't get teed up more, because like, you know, Becky, I mean, she probably could
Oh,
have been
dude,
teed up.
Becky's fired up, man. I don't know
She would
how.
have been gone in the first 5 minutes of the game,
Becky's
probably,
fired up, man.
you
She's
know.
running down the court. She's throwing things. She's fired up. I don't know
Yeah.
how coach doesn't get thrown out more. Um,
Um, but same thing with like the Minnesota's coach. I mean, it just, you know, that I'm okay with just because, they're fighting for their player. But just player wise, just every possession, it's like, just go play basketball,
yeah,
go play baseball,
athletes.
go just,
It's it's got to be
do
more
your
towards how it
sport.
is in college. You
Yeah.
know, college you see it's much more. You know, college coaches don't take it. They don't hand. They won't. Gino's not going to let you argue with the ref. You know, Gino's going
Yeah.
to rip you out of there if he sees you arguing with the ref. Coach K is not going to let you argue with the ref. You know,
Yeah.
um, it needs to be much more like that. Just because you start getting paid to play doesn't mean you get to
Well, and I think, yeah, that's what it
bitch and
was.
yap about
That's
it.
what it is that, you start getting, the big head and just, the star status, and you can
Yeah,
do and say whatever you want. It's like, you know,
even just like
I,
back in the day, like Phil Jackson
yeah,
wasn't letting guys go out there and bark at the refs every goddamn play or every foul. Pat Riley wasn't letting that stuff happen.
yeah.
Uh, it's just different times, but it's all sports. Honestly, see all sports. It's terrible.
So yeah, I don't know if there is a fix, but I just, I get tired of it, just seeing it on every play. So, all right, that was
Yeah,
my last one. And that was kind of like, I don't know if I should throw that in there, but, you know, just watching, the playoffs, it's more, you know,
prevalent.
magnified, I guess, right now. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So, all right, so we got a couple weeks. We'll be deep in the MLB
basketball
playoffs
would be starting.
then. Basketball will be starting. W would probably be
Should be
almost
over.
over, I
Yeah, should
guess.
probably be over at that point.
Or like right at the end.
Yeah,
So you got hockey gonna be starting soon. So they
yeah.
already
Hockey starts
started
next week.
theirs.
Yeah,
So yeah, I mean, um, and then you got football going. So you were already with a quarter in of football. Um,
yeah.
so yeah. All right. You got anything else?
No, that's
Little over on this one, but yeah. All right, guys. Hit us up. Like, subscribe. Peace out.